Hey guys, just a quick heads up before this video starts. I'm a complete idiot. I actually had this camera set up to like the lowest level audio, and so it was really quiet and I had to boost it massively. So if the audio isn't perfect, you can hear where I had to like compress some bits, like try and get rid of this like this really high sound floor, but it's fine. So into the video. What is up guys? Here's the deal. There's multiple things I want to film over the next few weeks. However, I'm busy, and whether that's because I won't be like able to film or I won't be home and therefore not be able to edit, these next few vlogs are actually all filmed at around the same time. They will, however, be published every Monday, so just be aware of that. And the first thing I want to talk about is this. Usually when filming I just have the camera set up and I let it roll, but for today I'm borrowing someone's iPad so that I can control the camera as I film, because I need to push in tight here and then get quite close so I can show my hand. If I hit the autofocus, so there's that on my hand, which on its own isn't too bad. If I lift up my trousers, I have this on my knee. That is what my knee looks like, and you're probably wondering how the hell I managed it, and that's a great question. Last night I was editing quite late, which I occasionally do, and anyone who knows my staircase knows that it's got a 90-degree bend in it. Let me cut to a clip that explains it a little bit better, which was filmed this morning, which wouldn't work now because we fixed the door frame. Can I just say, like, these stairs are really unsafe. Because it's like 90-degree turn on the stairs. That's beyond the point. I fell down them last night. I'm kind of bruised on my hand, and I'm more bruised on my leg. But this is what happened to the door frame. I kind of slipped coming down here, so I went straight into that door frame. You can see exactly where it split, like a bunch of dust came out. You can see, like, this is holding on by literally, I think, one nail up here. So that's going to need fixing. This whole story in itself isn't worth an entire video, which is in part why you're only halfway through this video, or whatever percentage through we are. This, however, is something I found quite funny, because apart from my hand and my knee and a small cut on one of my toes, I'm completely fine. However, there is another string I want to bring together. There are a few strings that are loose from last week's vlog that I want to kind of bring together. And the second one is that I got a call from Ipsos Mori. This might not have made the vlog because it felt like it was breaking the flow as I was editing it. I haven't finished the edit yet, but I might cut it back in. If not, here's the bit of that vlog. So I just got contacted by a survey company, which is what that was, asking if I wanted to do their surveys. But it requires usage of a smartphone, which I'm not sure if you guys are aware, I'm not allowed. And that's from last week. Well, it's actually from like 4 days ago. But the post has arrived, and they've brought me the phone, and let me grab the box. You see, there are two reasons I have this phone. Firstly, because they asked me if I had a smartphone, and I said no. And then instead of giving me the opportunity to say, no, don't send me one, I won't use it anyway, they sent it right away. So I got it, and I wanted to see what it was. I'm not actually sure what's in here. I'm assuming it's a smartphone. Let's take a look. Oh wow, it's in a little case. So it contains like an information thing, as well as how to use the phone. Like if you're lost, press the home button. I am gonna I will turn it on just to see what phone it is, but that's all I'm going to do. It's a micro USB cable. I'm expecting this to be like a really cheap phone, complete with a little charge brick. Does that tell us what phone it is? Nope, there's no brand name. So let's get the phone out. So here's the phone. It comes in a nice little, look at this, it's a faux leather case. I can tell you it's not real leather because it's really cheap. Case looks quite nice actually. Here's the phone itself, nice and small. I'm sure it does what it's designed for. Like, you're not supposed to use it as a phone, it's just for entering information into. Let me bring this screen around a bit. So that's the phone. Let me just turn it on and see what brand it is. This looks like an Alcatel phone, like judging by just the size of it. I reckon it's an Alcatel. Yep, Alcatel One Touch Pop C1. I'm now going to let this boot up, and then... So I will say, I do quite like... Oh my god, that animation was terrible. Let me look at that. I will say the case bit is quite nice, I guess. I don't know how much these cost. I can't imagine it being triple digits. Oh my god, it says Smart Move on there. There you go. Let me read through this letter and see if there's any pertinent information. I doubt it. I think it's just how to thingy, and then instructions on how to use it. There you go. That is hilarious. I am now going to put this in the return envelope they provided me and just send it right back because I have no use for it. What I will do real quick though is, oh wow, what is the resolution on this? Look at, oh, the animations aren't too bad. It's got some games installed. Oh, it's terrible. Let's just, what version of Android? Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna check the Android version. It looks like Lollipop to me. Oh, it's Jelly Bean. I remember the Easter egg for this. Awesome. Cool, I can turn this off now. Because I'm not supposed to be using a smartphone. Power off. There we go, this can now go back in the box. I'll post it back. This is another thing that on its own wasn't video worthy, but I thought would be quite interesting to just take a look at. So it's good to have these two little things that aren't video worthy on their own, and they kind of broke up the flow of the vlog, but were great as their own video, I think. It's interesting to see that if you ever do a survey, they'll send you a Alcatel Pop C1, which isn't too terrible a phone. Let me pull up the specs list. The Pop C1, I've just pulled up the specs list on my Chromebook. If you're wondering where my other Chromebook is, I've had to send it out for repair, so it's currently with HP while they fix it, so I'm back on my old one for the time being, which is why it also has no stickers. But here's the specs list. It is not great reading. It's a 3.5 inch 320 by 480 display, half a gigabyte of RAM, 1300 milliamp hour battery. Is there a launch price on here? Yeah, it launched at €70. So double digits, as I guessed. But you know what? Considering what it's designed to do, and actually I do genuinely like this case. I used to have this style of case, but without the card holder. My P20 Pro case, in fact, was exactly this kind of case with the front, except it had a panel with the always on display. This style of case I do really like. So fair enough. Also, if someone from Ipsos Mori is watching this, just note that next time maybe give people an option to not have a phone sent out to them. Like, I'm sure I could have said, no, please don't send me a phone, and it wouldn't have been sent out, but I was kind of intrigued. So I didn't... Oh god, why did that hurt? Thank you for watching. This is probably going to be published like a week or two from now. As I record this, it's the 2nd of March. Just in case you're wondering, time frame. Next week it will be something similar to this. I'm literally going to film it as soon as this is done filming. I've got a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, and I'm just going to make it because inevitably that vicious cycle just perpetuates itself. It's a video on all my tech, all my cool geeky stuff that is now useless because I'm smartphoneless. One of them is this watch here, because it's now just a watch and that's all I use it for. And I've been using the stopwatch, like I mentioned a few vlogs ago, for like timing whenever someone phases out as we're mid-conversation. So that's been interesting. I'll give you an update on that at some point. It's like 30 seconds or something currently so far. It's not too bad. I have like smart light bulbs, smart clock. There's a lot of really cool stuff I use usually with my smartphone that's all useless now. So if you want to watch that, tune in next week. I'll see you then. Oh, and don't forget to go to snpy.tech/smartphoneless to donate. We're currently over a month in, which is ridiculous, and as you're watching this, it's been even longer now. So go do that.